and still have a great story that hits you right here. And to prove what a great storyteller Shell was, we're going to play this next song for you. This is called The Ballad of Lucy Jordan.
Du kender dem? Nej. Gør du ikke?
Gør du?
Ja.
The morning sun touched gently on the eyes of Lucy Jordan in her white suburban bedroom, in her white suburban town. As she lay there beneath the covers, dreaming of 1,000 lovers, till the world turned to orange and the room went spinning round. At the age of 37, she realized she'd never ride through Paris in a sports car with the warm wind in her hair. She let the phone keep ringing as she sat there softly singing pretty nursery rhymes she'd memorized in her daddy's easy chair. And the husband, he was off to work, and the kids were off to school, and there were oh so many ways for her to spend her day. She could clean her house for hours, or rearrange the flowers, or run naked down a shady street, screaming all the way. At the age of 37, she knew she never ride through Paris in a sports car with the warm wind in her hair. She let that phone keep ringing, and she sat there softly singing pretty nursery rhymes she'd memorized in her daddy's easy chair. Gently on the eyes of Lucy Jordan on the rooftop where she climbed when all the laughter grew too loud. She bowed and curtsied to the man who reached and offered her down to the long white car that waited past the crowd. Yes, at the age Thank you so much. We were lucky to have such beautiful songs. I'm gonna let you in on a little pre-Dr. Hook history, okay? Before Dr. Hook. When I was about 12 years old, I had a favorite singer, and his name was Sam Cooke. Sam was a great singer, great songwriter. He's also no longer with us, sadly. But when I was a kid, I just loved him. I just loved his voice. I loved his songs, and my mother was a fan of his also. And so we kind of bonded on that a little. And we used to wait for him to be on TV. And one Sunday evening, we were watching the Ed Sullivan Show. And this is a big variety show that we first saw the Beatles on and everybody in America. And this night, Ed had Sam Cooke on. And Sam came out and he was just singing everything and blowing me away. And my mother, out of the blue, says to me, "I know him." And I said, "No, you don't." And she said, "No, I do. I know him. My friends and I met him some years ago when he used to sing with his brother in Philadelphia. And he's a very nice guy. Well, I know him." And so, you know, I didn't know what to think of that, because you never want to think your parents are cool, you know. You don't, because then you have nobody to blame for anything. But I really secretly loved that she told me that. And a couple of months later, she said to me one afternoon, "Get in the car, we're going to go somewhere." And I got in her car, and we drove to a place called Palisades Amusement Park. And it was just that. It was an amusement park. And it had a big wave pool and an arcade and games and rides, and they had entertainment. And this day, we got there, and we got into the bleachers, and my mom didn't say anything to me, but the lights went down. And then the lights came up, and out came Sam Cooke. Oh. And he was just blowing me away. There he was, singing everything I wanted to hear him sing. He was wearing this electric green suit. And I thought, man. And right then, even though I was 12, I think I made up my mind about two things. One, I was never going to wear an electric green suit. No, because he looked so great in it. And I figured, let's leave it to him. I'm not going to do that. And the other thing was, I thought, well, maybe I want to do this with my life. And when you're 12, how the hell do you know what you want to do with your life? But that hit me, and it stayed with me. And at the end of the show, to make it even better, at the end of the show, Sam didn't even leave the stage. He just kneeled down at the end of the stage, and everybody rushed forward, and he was signing autographs. But my mother and I were in the back, way in the back of the crowd. And so I was looking, and she said, "Watch this." And she yelled, "Hey, Sam! Hey, Sam!" And he looked around and he spotted my mom. And he said, Ruth, it's great to see you." And my mouth fell open. But yeah, no, I mean, the only other thing he could have said to me was, "Dennis, I'm your dad." He didn't say that, because he wasn't my dad. My mom certainly would have told me that. And I don't think we wouldn't have been in the back of the crowd. But that whole day stayed with me forever. And Sam Cooke has stayed in my heart and in my mind forever. And in the early Hook days, if anybody remembers, the band every once in a while used to wander off the stage and let me sing something by myself. And one day I was in a real Sam Cooke frame of mind, and I sang this song, and people really liked it. So anytime I got a chance to sing it, I would sing it. And then we recorded it. And we were going through a little bit of a rough time then financially. And when we recorded this and the label released it, it kind of pulled us out of that hole we were in, and we got back on the road and kind of started our career up again for us. So, and I have my mother and Sam to thank for that. And so we're going to play this for you right now. Yes. Was only 16, only 16, but her soul. And she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. We laughed and we sang and do funny things, and it made our hearts grow. But she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. So why did I give my heart so fast? It never will happen again. But I was a mere child of 16. I've aged a year since then. She was only 16, only 16. With eyes that would glow. She was too young to fall in love, and I was too young to know. And I was too young to know. Yeah, she was too young to fall in love, and I was too young. I was much too young to know.